Hi, everybody, and welcome to my podcast. My name is Nia Renee, and this is called How to Love a Battered Woman, the podcast. I am so excited to be sitting here and just giving you guys a more intimate look into my life, a much closer view of the things that I've gone through, the things that I experience on a day to day, and just a general better understanding of who is Nia Renee and what is How to Love a Battered Woman. So, as I've stated before, my name is Nia Renee. I am 28 years old, soon to be 29 on April 25th. I am a Taurus, a very bullheaded. I'm from Denver, Colorado, born and raised, but I just recently moved out here to Fort Worth, Texas. I am officially a Texan. I actually just got my license plate and my driver's license before 2022 started. By the way, Happy New Year, you guys. Happy New Year. I hope you guys are excited to continue to move forward. I know that 2022, I just really hope, I feel like it's going to be such a different year. And I hope that it's much different than 2020 and 2021 because those years were just an absolute struggle. And I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got time for that no more. Those 2 years have just been really difficult dealing with COVID-19. And now we've got the Omarion variant out here pop locking and dropping and giving us its best rendition of, what's the name of that damn movie? I just had it too. You Got Served. Yeah, there it is. But anyway, I am so happy to be here. I'm so excited. I've been working very hard on my studio setup. I have been spending a lot of money to make sure that I am able to get things set up so I can provide you guys with the best content, the best version of myself. I can bring you guys the content that your hearts desire. I see all the comments. I see all of the beautiful messages that you guys leave me. I see everything. And so I've taken all of that and I've taken that to heart, and I've taken every second of all the time that I spend reading comments and questions and concerns. And I just wanted to bring you guys a different version of me, something that you guys can just listen to when you're on your way to work or you're at the gym or you don't want to have the phone up because you don't want to scroll through videos. Like, I want to give you guys a different version of myself. And I actually used to have a podcast, and I'm so glad that I am now able to bring you this podcast because my boyfriend has helped me out so much. You guys don't even know. You guys don't know the half of it. My boyfriend has helped me out so much because he's such a techie. He's a techie. He's a tech geek. He knows all of these things, so he knows exactly what to do, what to look for, how to get things set up. So without him, I wouldn't be able to bring you guys this podcast sounding as good as I do. And yeah, so I'm really excited to get this going for you guys. Now, this first recording is a general how to get to know Nia Renee. What is Nia Renee? What is How to Love a Battered Woman? What I'm about, what I do, what do I talk about, and just certain stuff like that. This first episode is only going to be an audio because there's already a video version of me discussing who I am and what I talk about and all that other shit on YouTube. And so I just didn't want to repeat that. And so I'm going to do my very best to keep my YouTube and my podcast very separate from each other, but you can find the visual versions of my podcasts on YouTube. You'll be able to have access to those on YouTube. So I just wanted to give you guys that quick little rundown of what this is. All right, you guys. Now we're going to do it, all right? We're going to get into some things like my girl Nicki Minaj said, and I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all know right now. If you can't handle me saying bitch, fuck, shit, damn, ass, and all of that, then this is not the podcast for you. I plan on cussing a lot. It's just my personality. It's just who I am as a person. And I have to simmer that down when it comes to TikTok and Instagram because, you know, their community guidelines or whatever the case is. But my podcast is not going to be like that. YouTube, hopefully YouTube's okay with that. And if it's not, then this podcast won't be on YouTube because I just got to be myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're going to get into it. All right. We're going to get into some things. All right. So we've already talked about the who. We talked about the who. which is Nia Renee. Let's get into How to Love a Battered Woman. So How to Love a Battered Woman started when I was in my last abusive relationship ever that I told myself I was ever going to be in. And it started because I wanted to teach him how to love me. I wanted him to know that so bad. I wanted to give a good roadmap, a love me roadmap, because he was someone that had never dealt with someone who has so much trauma as I do, unless he was lying about that, which is possible, because the type of people that person was likes to lie and gaslight and make you feel like shit and make you feel like a crappy person and make you feel like you're the one who's damaged and broken. And that is not the case here. So it actually originally started in 2014 when I was in a physically abusive relationship, and I just was not in the place. I was not in the place to try and be able to help anybody. I was not in the place to be able to provide somebody light in darkness, because I was in so much darkness. And I had to really give myself the time that I needed to heal, because I actually had to flee the state, North Carolina, to get back to Colorado after he physically assaulted me. And so I just was not in a place to be able to provide anybody any guidance, especially the way that I do now, with all of the DMs that I get and the comments that I get and everything like that. Like, it's just not something that I don't think it's something that I would be able to have done back then. And even when I started this in 2018, my God, my ex hated it. He fucking hated it. And he hated it because I was starting to catch on to a lot of things. I was paying attention. And like, I'm going to keep it buck with y'all. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Narcissistic people. And when I say narcissistic on the sideline, I'm not demonizing narcissistic personality disorder. I have a friend who is probably y'all's favorite content creator as well, Lee Hammock, mental illness. Like, I know that there's a difference between mental illness and there's a difference between people who have narcissistic tendencies. I'm talking about those people who have narcissistic tendencies. And if some of them just so happen to have the narcissistic personality disorder and they are not doing anything for their mental health, then that needs to be a part of the conversation. But I am personally and specifically talking about narcissistic tendencies. And that was my ex. Oh, that was my ex to the fucking key. And narcissists, they really want you to be dumb. Like, they really expect you to be a whole dumbass bitch out here. And the more that I was learning and the more I was talking about it and the more attention I was getting, he absolutely fucking loathed. He hated that. He hated that I was getting so much attention. Like, I was, I posted about it on TikTok. Like, there was a video that I made about being really excited about getting my first subscriber for my blog and my website. And he was just like, he was just so mad. And then I went on to leave him. I really, really, really did the therapy on myself. I did EMDR therapy. I did talk therapy. I had 2 therapists. I was always in therapy. And because of that, it really helped me to be able to put myself in the position to truly recover and heal. Learn about what healing is and what healing means and what healing looks like to someone like me and someone probably like you guys, someone like you. And it just gave me such a different outlook on life, because I just never thought that I would ever in my life be able to find the love. And I did. And I'm so thankful for that. And I will forever be grateful for the fact that I have been able to find the love. But I had to heal first. And healing meant that I had to do the dirty work. I had to really feel my emotions. And I actually had to work very hard to work through that. And so that's what you guys are going to get here. We're going to talk about the hard times. We're going to talk about the good times. We're going to talk about everything in the fucking between, because look, I know I paint a pretty picture, but what you guys don't see almost all of the time is that I fucking cry so much. And I cry because I'm exhausted, and I cry because I get angry at the world, and I cry because I feel like, what the fuck did I ever do so bad in my life to fucking deserve the shit that I've been given? So we're going to talk about it, because you guys only are seeing one side of things. You guys are only really seeing when you're in the middle of abusive relationships, you're in the middle of toxic relationships, you're in the middle of toxic friendships and family members and everything like that. And we don't need that. I'm gonna teach y'all how to get rid of it. I'm gonna teach y'all how to work on yourselves. And I want to go ahead and preface by saying that I am not a licensed therapist, a life coach, a counselor, or any of those things. I am just a traumatized, depressed ass bitch who suffers from chronic illness and trauma. And I'm just here to simply give you guys the tools that I never had for myself and give you a perspective that you've probably never been given, excuse me. And so that's what I'm here for. And that's what I want to do. And when I started How to Love a Battered Woman, when I started Angels Unbroken, it was because if I could just have one person, one less person feel the way that I fucking felt. Those nights where I cried myself to sleep. Those nights where I felt like I wasn't going to get any better, or that I was always going to be in pain and crying and sad and depressed and night terrors and nightmares and all of those things. And so I just vowed to myself that even if I just helped one person, I just wanted to help one person. That's all I wanted to do, was help one person. And it turns out I've helped a hell of a lot more than that. And I am and will be eternally grateful forever. Like I cannot thank you guys enough for the support that you have given me. Y'all ride for me, my battered hearts. They do not play about me, okay? They do not play about Nia Renee. And in 2022, we are going to walk through this together. We're going to guide each other through this. Y'all are my family, my baby battered hearts. I'm Mama Battered. I love you guys so much. So I just hope you guys are ready to get with it. I hope you guys are ready to get with the shits. I hope you guys are ready to talk about some things. I hope you guys are ready to cry and grow in, happiness and just sadness and pain. And you're going to feel all of it, because that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to keep it really open. We're going to keep it really just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going to get it all from me. Y'all are going to get my heart, just like you do on every single video that I post and everything on with my content that you guys get from me. You're going to get it continuously from me. And I'm so excited to share this part of me with you guys. And I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. So Happy New Year. You guys are beautiful. I love you guys so fucking much. And I just can't wait. Like let's get to it already. Let's get it done. All right. I love you guys. And what is it that I say? I'm going to start quizzing y'all when I go on live. I'm going to start quizzing y'all when you know what I'm saying? What do I always say at the end of anything that I do as far as live videos and YouTube videos and shit like that? What do I say? Drink some water, get some rest, and don't let nobody's dusty ass child treat you any type of fucking way. All right? All right. Y'all better be prepared for episode 2, because we coming. It's coming. I promise. Love you guys.